Anarchist is a role that is currently being tested with the Spy, and is right now in Sandbox. It came back for testing as a return with the Spy. So let's review it. Anarchist got a rework, but I'll say how it previously performed. Anarchist was a previously unhealthy role, and it was so tedious to play as, so what Anarchist needed to win was to get 3 villagers mislynched. And obviously that won't really happen. And it rather discouraged evils from mislynching because Anarchist needed 3 village mislynch just so it could win, and that really discouraged evils from mislynching. And the goal was rather tedious because village had to be sheeped into lynching 3 villagers, and even if Anarchist was about to win, it would still be killed by evils, so it couldn't really win. Now we go to the current Anarchist, and I could say that the current Anarchist is really better and is actually a good impact on the game. Anarchist wins when there's 3 voting phase with lynches that doesn't occur. If a villager was lynched, then Anarchist can skip voting phase, which will count towards the Anarchist win condition. Let me tell you, it's actually a really good impact in the game, and I'll explain how. Number 1, it encourages roll calling. Okay, so because Anarchist is a thing, you're forced to make optimal lynches every day without mislynching a villager so that Anarchist won't get a point or even win. And because of that, you're forced to roll call so that you can get optimal lynches. And it's good that it encourages roll calling because roll calling was a hated strategy in the Wolvesville community, and especially from clown sandbox players. Alright, that seemed too harsh, but anyway. So, because of that, you're forced to roll call to get good lynches, and so that Anarchist won't win because you play passively. Number 2, it discourages passive gameplay. Because Anarchist is in game, you're forced to lynch every day, and you shouldn't be passive. And here's an example. Take it like this. Passive gameplay equal no lynches equal Anarchist win, Anarchist wins equal 15 player loses. So preferably you won't play passively and you would try to lynch every day and not lynch a villager so that you could win without worry of Anarchist winning. And besides, passive gameplay is already bad for your team. So, in conclusion, Anarchist is a really healthy role and it makes a good impact on the game. And it still fulfills as a voting role like Fool and Headhunter, where the thoughts of them being in-game changes the way players play. Like, Fool will make you take cautious of whether that player is an evil or a fool acting like one. Headhunter makes you cautious of Informer CCs and how players push. Anarchist makes you play aggressively while also trying not to mislynch a villager. So, overall, Anarchist fulfills the quality of a voting role where it makes you play differently when the Anarchist is in the game. So, anyway, this is the end of the video, and if you enjoyed the video, why not like and let me see what you think of the Anarchist right now. And if you enjoyed the overall content, why not subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.